Now, they used the word promising for a young man a few years ago, Jasprit Bumrah. How well has he delivered? 50 wickets in this calendar year. Just the one wicket of Usman Khawaja. He's like a stock that keeps delivering, regardless of where the market is. Bumrah once again did what he did in Perth as well.
All the years that I have come to Australia, I have only once before seen this kind of awe about an overseas player, and that was when Tendulkar was in his form. Everywhere I go, I promise you, everywhere I go, I attend a function, I meet people. The only thing they want to ask me about is how good is Bumrah? How do we play Bumrah? How does he do this? Where does Bumrah come from? It's almost as if Bumrah's entered the minds of all the Australians. And I mean, he bowled beautifully. Today, I think he took a little bit of time to discover for himself what the best was. And I think his overs 5, 6, and 7 were absolutely fantastic. But I don't think he got the support, Manish, behind him. So you can have a Bumrah, and I mean, there's so much awe about Bumrah in this country. You listen to them and you think this is Holding, Marshall, Akram, Garner, all sort of meshed into one, and it's called Jasprit Bumrah. But he bowled even today. I mean, the Australian game plan is very clear. You see out Bumrah and then see what happens at the other end. And I don't think India attacked enough at the other end. So it's almost as if see off Bumrah. Let's see what we can do. But 50 wickets in a calendar year, he's bowling beautifully. I mean, there's just something about him. He did a lovely interview today before play started. It's his birthday, of course. He turns 31. He did a lovely interview before play started today, where he talked about why his run up is the way it is. But what I enjoyed more than anything else was he said he doesn't get too carried away by success and he doesn't get too dragged down by failure. It is this equanimity and his constant desire to learn. Did you know? I didn't know that he never had a coach. He said, I never had a coach in my life. I've only learned by watching, learned by using my mind and solving problems. And I think it's a very interesting thing to listen to for young kids who are overcoached. You can get into a situation where you start getting coached at 7, 8, 9. That's terrible for kids. Never send kids into an academy at 7, 8, 9 because you'll ruin their happiness, you'll ruin their love for the game. But in this case, learn to solve your problems yourself. Learn to think through the game. Learn to decide what to do. If you're only listening to coaches all the time, then when will you think for yourself? And I thought that was the big thing that came out of that excellent interview Bumrah did before play started today.